Hello, good afternoon everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful day of shopping so far. For those of you who don't know, I'm Naomi and this is Matt and we are Knit Me Sane.
Hello everyone.
Right, so I guess we'll get right into it then. If you want to turn the camera around. Perfect.
Here we go.
Right, so we're going to start with...
First of all, before we get started, I'm just going to show you our website, which, there we go, it's www.knitmesane.co.uk. So please head over to there if you want to see any of this in more detail.
And we will start with our project planner. So for anyone who doesn't know, we crowdfunded for this last year, so we've just had its first anniversary. And it's essentially a companion to knitters and crocheters mostly, but anyone can use it really, to keep all of your project notes in.
So it's got a section for the name of the project, so the name of the pattern that you're using maybe, the designer, the size that you're making it in, the needles or hook size that you're using, the dates that you started and finished it, and then all of your notes that you need as well.
It's got space for notes.
Tape measures along the side of the pages, and it's got a chart there for you to do colour work with.
As well,
so that's the main section of it.
As well as that, we've got a space for you to plan all of your projects in.
You can plan what yarn you need to buy.
We've got a space for your stash.
And it's very, very long section for those of you that have got a massive stash. No need to be embarrassed. There is loads of space there for you to fill that in.
And then loads of useful information in the front for both knitting and crochet.
So once again, that's the project planner. It is currently £15 on the website. The price will be going up shortly, so now is the right time to get one before the price goes up. So that's the project planner. It's a really classy. It's got fabric front on the fabric cover on the book, and it's got this this sort of bronze embossing on it as well. Okay, so it's a really, really great book for as a gift or just for yourself.
There we go. So next we've put some surprise skeins on the website. So if you're in need of some yarn but you don't know what you want, then this is great because it's reduced. It's only they're only £13 each, and you could get anything. It could have silk in it. You could get a skein of mohair, so it's really good value. They are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. And right, so next up, we've got a few new colorways. So let's start over here with the Super Chunk. If any of you are fans of speckles, just look at those speckles on the big singles.
So that's a super chunky yarn, and it is a singles yarn, so it's really big, fluffy yarn. It feels fantastic to knit with and fantastic to wear as well.
So that's our Club Tropicana colorway, which we also have on 4-ply and DK, standard and sparkle.
Okay, that goes nicely with our other blue as well. So we've got another blue over here that would pair quite nicely with it if you wanted.
So we've got this colorway, which was our exclusive for Yarningham, but they very kindly said that we can list it in our shop. There we go. So we've got this available on DK, Super Chunk and 4-ply. I've got a sample knitted up here. So this is with a strand of a light purple mohair. And I just love the way it's sort of striped around the hat. And we've got a couple of swatches here. So you can see this is DK, and this is how it's knitted up and how it's crocheted up.
So that base is our standard 4-ply and our standard DK base, which means that you can get any other colours to go with it as well. This is our Super Chunk base, as we've mentioned. We've got a lot of colours of this one. Okay. We also over here we have Zombie Island, which we're going to be talking about a little bit more later on, because we've now got that on lots of different bases, and it's a really lovely, I don't know if the colour's right on my screen, but it's a really lovely dark greeny black sort of colour. It pairs really nicely with everything. So
yeah, we can talk about that.
Perfect,
now.
We can talk about it now. We've got it in slub as well. So slub is actually a 4-ply weight yarn, so you can knit socks with it if you want curly socks. It's a lovely, lovely base, and we've got it on sparkle as well.
And there is sparkle 4-ply.
So it's a really lovely colour, and we've got it on 4 different bases now because it's been so popular.
And I just love how this slub pairs with this pumpkin spice.
So that's Pumpkin Spice is the orange one, and Zombie Island is the green, the dark greeny black one. Really lovely combination there.
Yeah. So next up, we have lots of minis. So we've got sets of these rainbow minis. So you get 10 minis per pack, and we've got them in a range of fibers. So this is these minis are 10 grams each, so 100 grams total. They're on our 4-ply high twist, which is a really lovely base to work with. We've also got the 10-gram ones on our merino silk. So that is 75% superwash merino, 25% silk, so it's really luxurious. We also have 20-gram version of the silk, which is really beautiful. And then we've got Yak Sock.
So the Yak Sock is a slightly more toned down version, only very subtly more toned down.
Because the natural base is grey, it makes these really beautiful jewel tones.
Yeah, so it's a really, really lovely set of colours there. And there are 10 colours in this set. So you can either get the 10-gram versions or the 20-gram versions. They're all listed on the website. And for those of you that have just joined us, the website is knitmesane.co.uk. Thank you very much.
And speaking of minis, here are our minis. They're called Friendship. They're to go with this Yorkshire Yarn Fest's theme, because it was National Friendship Day yesterday, I think. So these are really great because they can go with anything. So they're sort of pastel base. You've got your purple, your pink, blue, yellow, and green. And they are just covered in speckles. And they're on a sparkle base, which is a slightly higher twist, so it really shows off the speckles well.
We do have an Instagram page as well. Yes, our Instagram is knitmesane, so it's just at knitmesane. I don't have that written down anywhere, I'm afraid, but yeah, just at knitmesane. Equally, if you head to our website, there is a mailing list that you can join, so that you'll get constant, well, not constant updates, but you'll get reliable updates about new products that we get.
Right, so moving on to our miniest minis. We run a scrap club, so every month for $7.50 you get 5-gram nano, I think we call them nano skeins, sent to you. They're a mystery, you don't know what they're going to be, but we do also have on the website some of the sort of back issues of them if you're looking to try them out. So this is January.
Got January this year, and then
February, March, April, May, June. These ones are UV. And this was the most recent one. These were July's.
So once again, this is the Scrap Club, as you can see there on the box. This is the Scrap Club. And if you head onto the website, then it's a subscription that's available, £7.50 a month. Or you can buy, sorry about my foot in the camera there, or you can buy our old sort of ones gone by for the same price. The back catalogue. They are very cute, and I don't know if you can tell quite how tiny they are, so I'm going to put them in my hand. But they're the size of my finger. They're that small. They're really adorable, and they come in these lovely boxes as well.
They're really great for any scrappy project that you want to build up. So next we go on to our newest items. So here we've got some fabric.
This is brand new to us. We've never done this before.
These pieces of fabric, they're approximately 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. They are pure silk, and they are hand dyed. So this is like a lilac-y one, and it's got lots of speckles on it.
So this is for people who might be more into to embroidery or embroidery as well, or want to give it a go. This is hand dyed silk. It's 100% silk. It's a silk dupion, and so it's got some. I don't know if we can see any here, but you can sort of see. You can see where it's been woven, which is really lovely. There we go.
Adds some really gorgeous.
It's really lovely
texture
for that sort of hand dyed effect. And we have lots of different colours of those. So we've got the purple that you've just seen. I don't know if the camera on my phone is doing it justice, but we've got this pink. It's not quite as luminous as it seems on the camera, but it's also got some orange patches in there as well. So there's a bit of variation. We've got this green that's got some yellow patches in it as well. We've got this one, which I personally love. This is like a grey blue, a silver blue, but it's got these amazing speckles on it. So that's a lovely one. We've got this yellow and orange silk as well. So again, this is 100% silk. This is effectively a fat quarter. This is hand dyed as well. And that's back to the purple again. So we've got a whole selection of those.
And they pair up beautifully with our brand new embroidery skeins. These are 100% grade A mulberry silk. There we go. We've got a whole load of colours of them.
So they're 3 grams each, and you get 3 in a set. So you get a total of 9 grams per set.
Each one is 24 metres.
So that's our autumnal set just there. Then we've got a pastel set, which is really lovely because of the reflection on the silk. It's very sort of reflective, very shiny. We've got the blues just there, which have been quite popular this morning. We've got some greens, and then back to the pinks and purples.
How beautiful would the pinks and purples be on this purple fabric?
So that's the pinks and purple set of thread on the pink and purple fabric, which is just stunning.
And as well as embroidery, with the embroidery skeins, you could use them for cross stitch, visible mending, anything really.
Okay, so we're going to move on now very quickly because we've got 4 minutes left, I believe.
Okay, so we move on to some of our samples. So I think this is one of the best things I've ever knitted. This is my Ursus Cow, and I just love it. And if Matt zooms in here, you can see that I used, for the background, I used this Nightmare Before Valentine's here, and then I used a sparkle Club Tropicana. So the bear just has this little sparkle to him, which I absolutely love.
I don't know if you can see that there, I'm doing my best. But it's a really, really lovely cowl. It's a really lovely combination. It's in DK weight, so it's really chunky, and it's also lined as well because of that's just the way the pattern works. So it's a really warm, thick cowl.
Yeah, I wish you could all feel this. It's so snuggly. So it took 2 skeins of the Nightmare Before Valentine's and a single skein of the Club Tropicana. I highly recommend the pattern. It was just such a wonderful knit, and I love doing it. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to go up to our standard 4-ply and standard DK in our last couple of minutes. So over this side on the right, the top row is 4-ply and the bottom row is DK. So you can see that we've got a lot of them in both weights there. We're going to focus particularly on this blue over here to start with.
So this is a brand new colorway. I dyed it up this week. This uses something crazy like 7 different kinds of blue.
So on the website that's listed as black and blue, because there is some black in there as well.
It's a bit like the Nightmare Before Valentine's, dyed the same way except with a blue base instead of a pink and red base. There you go.
Okay, so that's black and blue.
And then one of our shop favourites is back. So this is Moody Tuesday, but we now have this available not only on the 4-ply, but on the standard DK and Sparkle 4-ply and DK. And it's just this really great autumnal, purpley, orangey. Just reminds me of like Halloween, really. Great for so many projects. And I highly recommend the Sparkle DK base. I think it's just the softest, mushiest base that we stock.
So again, we've got that in 4-ply and DK and Sparkle 4-ply and Sparkle DK as well. So that's Moody Tuesday. That's a sort of, it's not a brand new colour, but we've just brought it back because it was always popular before.
Right, so I think that's about all we've got time for. So thank you so much, all of you, for joining us.
If you have any questions, please feel free to pop onto our website. There's an email address on there you can contact us through, or you can have a look on our Instagram account and message us through that.
We do ship to the US, yes. If you're ordering a single skein to the US, what we generally do is we will flatten it. We'll send it flat so that it's cheaper, and then we'll refund you whatever postage we can.
So that's our website one more time. We're Knit Me Sane, and we need to go now. So thank you very much, everybody. It's been lovely to speak to you all, and I'll see you all next time.